What's up? Oh my, it's been so long. It's been too fucking long. Yes. What? No beanie? Oh, I know. It's super fucking hot. It's 103,000 degrees. It's crazy. Welcome back, all my favorite subscribers. All of my Chonk soldiers out there looking out for me every fucking day. You guys are the best, and today I have brought to you an awesome build challenge that we have done on our very own Discord. Fucking amazing! Now, if you don't know this, we have a Discord server. In this server, we have multitudes of different challenges for all of you great subscribers who dare to enter our amazing Discord. We had a build challenge that we had a winner in. And if you would like to be a part of this, well, consider joining the Discord server in the description below if you're interested. And maybe you will get your very own video. Now, this was judged by all of our royal guards and grand admirals and your lord especially, the bounty merchant. Yes, this amazing creation by 50 cow. Not cow, 50 cow. With a W, like a moo. So let's check it out, shall we? So here it is, this amazingly designed vessel. Now, I believe, I'm drawing a blank here. I believe the submissions were for a cargo vessel? Build your very best cargo vessel? But this was the best vessel that we had all picked. We all fairly voted. We had 2 votes each, and this one came out on top. And as you can see, it is completely astonishing. The amount of detail put into this ship is extraordinary. Oh, now here are my thoughts on that. Not only does the outside look amazing, you've got all of these amazing greeblies, these ventilation areas or rib sections of these like fuselage areas with like piping and everything. Really makes this entire part of the ship look like a big engine cell. And then you can see the design of each different engine cell on the back. It really makes this entire ship pop, and I really love that design. You can see all these round column blocks used to kind of like simulate tubes going through the structure, and just these random shapes and structures all throughout this fuselage. It's just amazing, and it's got quite a bit of thrust. Now, this ship specifically is more of a trading class for like mercenaries or bounty hunters, and as you can see, this ship has everything. It's almost like its very own mobile station. So some key features of the ship is the 3 pads or padded areas. We've got this kind of top platform for, I guess you could have smaller ships just to dock inside or unload cargo, and it's got each of these like little ATM areas for like purchasing stuff or purchasing equipment on the ship, and it looks great. And then if you come to the lower deck down here, you'll notice that we have these ships here, and this amazed me. When I saw this part of the ship, I was like blown away because it just shows the level of detail in this design. So this here is Greg's ship dealership and repair, and as you can see, they have a postage of ships for sale. So on pad 1, we've got the gimbal mining ship, and it's for 50,000 space credits. We got the Odyssey scout ship, I believe, and then the captured fighter for 10,000. And you can see all of those ships. I think the Odyssey is missing, I believe. I don't know if it just didn't spawn in correctly, or maybe it wasn't hooked up, but I guess there would be a 3rd ship here on display for you to purchase. And you can see that there's a welding station right here for any ship. And look at that, the use of the small blocks with this large ship just add that extra bit of detail. You can see that these are just kind of embedded, maybe support structures for this whole welding structure. You've got a kind of grippy landing pad, so you can park your ship there, maybe fix up and repair, or maybe it's, you know, supposed to rotate and you can rotate your ship around. It looks really good. I love that design, and I can't wait to see more designs by you 50 cow. And of course, as you can see on the inside, it's like this tiny little dealership inside the ship. It blows my mind to see such intuitive creations inside of a ship. You know, you've got that classic glass looking dealership with you know, you can see all the ships on the outside, and you can see this is like, you know, the counter where you would make your deals and say, oh yeah, here, sign all the checks, your insurance and all that. Very good stuff, good fun stuff. A lot of RPG-esque elements to this ship, and I love that. It just adds so much life to the ship without having any AI on the ship. Now if we come down to the first pad, and it's meant for, you know, totally has like the space for like 6 little fighters, or maybe these are just various connectors to connect to any style of ship. But as you can tell, and as you saw in the cinematic, I have our space bus in here just to kind of show you the size of ship that you could bring into this vessel. So you could still land a fairly large small ship into this large hangar bay area, and it's well protected. It looks really nice, and the use of these neon lights, like, who thinks of that? It looks so good. I'm so impressed by this design. You can see that he used had the use of these deconstructed catwalks all the way around, which add another factor to it just looking so perfect. Like it's designed so well. There's been a lot of thought put into this ship, and I'm really pleased with the outcome of it. Now, if we come to the back, you can see, it's hard to see because of the space bus, but it's, ship parking. There's a fine of 100 space credits per hour. Don't park here if you're not supposed to. And then below it, it says authorized personnel only. So, you have to be authorized to use this door. Again, just adding those small little details just adds so much to the ship. And this is the airlock. So we can come inside of here. And then we're greeted to this area. You can see the reactor right here, which is fine. I think that's great. A very purposeful area to like repair. It's very open. We've got 2 jump drives, which is much needed for a trade vessel to jump into a place. If it's under attack or it's a trap, it can jump right out. And it looks good. It's set up perfect so you can repair it at any point in time. We come over to this area, we got a little bit of the gyroscopes here. Now on the right side, you'll notice that we have this catwalk, so you can come up here. There's a little bit of a locker room, and then we get to the second floor, which is on the top of the reactor. And I love that idea of having a lower part of the reactor and an upper part. Now coming from this room into here, you'll notice that we have somewhat of a medical bay, and it looks amazing. Even this, having these window blocks just looking into the components, just add another layer of detail. As if you could open up these like big open or big giant windows to get access to these oxygen tanks that you could repair and add components. You can also see we have the jump drive right here, and you can see the catwalk on the outside of this door. If you come over here to this seat, you'll see into the hangar bay, and you'll notice that we have the space bus there. Very cool. Now going up this staircase, we'll get to the final floor, and it's looking a lot nicer. It looks a lot cleaner. It's almost like this is an upper class or the highest or the top deck of the ship. Going through this door, you'll notice that we have kind of cargo and special supplies. And then coming out of the storage center, you'll notice we have this door right here, which I believe is an airlock to the dealership. Very cool. Love that. I love how connected this ship is. And then on the opposite side of the hallway, we can come into here, and this is kind of like a cafeteria. I imagine it's like a cafeteria commons area. Looks really good. Love it. All this little detail, the use of all these blocks and LCDs, so good. So impressed. So coming out, you'll notice that we have these 2 yellow catwalks running alongside these like hangar bay areas. So we'll just come up and we'll get to the very upper deck where we'll see all of these connectors, the buying station, and then I believe that's a pad above for even additional fighters. Now this part blew my fucking mind. The idea of a car wash on the ship in Space Engineers is amazing. So like the idea of just flying your small fighter into here, you get hosed off over here, maybe in this is like a little drying rack, and then you pay. It's just, who thinks of that? 50 cow, I gotta give you credit for that. That's super intuitive. I love it. Then coming to the other side, we have shippies, parts, and foods. And again, just another feature of having this habitable area. Maybe you come in here, you got a someone that sells all the parts, and then you can look around on the different aisles. Just a little store on this amazing barge. Coming out, obviously this is the command bridge, or the central command tower to let everyone in. So we go through this airlock. We've got a personal little cafeteria for them, and great use of the tiny space. He's got a tiny little seat here, and then like the kitchen here. Very compact, which is understandable for a ship of this size. And we can come up here, nice yellow catwalks to signify any, drop zones or areas of like danger. We've got a bed for presumably the captain and the co-pilot. Again, on the other side, if we look to this side, we'll have this command console, which is on the back of the ship, which is a very nice touch. And if we come up to the top of the ship, we'll see there are much more areas for beds, and I believe these are turret controls. I forget what block that is, but that's fine. That's cool. It looks really cool. And then we have the command seat, which allows you to drive this ship. Very amazing. But here it is. An amazing creation designed and created for one of the competitions that we have on the Discord server. So again, if you're interested, please join the Discord server down in the description below. All you have to do, subscribe to this beautiful channel, and you could submit a design in these build challenges. Shout out to 50 Cow. Go check it out on Steam. It will be linked in the description below. If you want to check that out yourself, download it, play around with it. It's a really cool ship for an RPG setting. I thought it was amazing. I have no other words to describe it. I'm blown away by this design, and I can't wait to see more of your designs. But that's all I have for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're interested in growing this channel, you know, be sure to share my content with the world, and, you know, share it to a friend, share it to a mother, share it to a brother. You know how it is. Love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next. And as always, stay thick, stay healthy, stay chonk, my chonk followers. But most importantly, stay cool, because it's fucking hot out here. This has been your Lord playing Space Engineers once again, now signing off.